in the latest issue of K-pop magazine. There's an interview in there with Finneas O'Connell. You may know him better as Billie Eilish's producer and brother. One of the main takeaways I got from it was stop trying so hard to make good music. What does that even mean? Let's dig into it after the open. Hi, I'm Davey from MKDVB. So before we dig into the inspiration for this video, I wanted to give a shout out to K-pop magazine. I've been a subscriber for well over a decade, and it's only music magazine that I subscribe to and that I keep as an archive, right? So I've got dozens, if not hundreds of issues, and it's just such a great reference for those of us who make music. The best part of it is that it's free to subscribe. It's free to get this print copy mailed to your home, or if you prefer, you can get the PDF digital subscription. I'm analog, so I like the paper. They hit a wide variety of genres and styles. Even this issue here, it starts off with Shel Talmy, right, who is the legendary producer for The Who and the Kinks, and then it goes to Finneas O'Connell, who is Billie Eilish's brother and producer right now. So can't recommend this highly enough. I'm not getting paid for this. I just think this is an awesome resource for all of us music producers out there. So let's talk about what Finneas said. Now, he talks about a lot of things in this interview, but of course, I was really interested in how he approaches songwriting and producing. And in there, he talks about writing bad songs, right? And all of us, including Finneas, including Billie Eilish, we're all going to write bad songs. This is kind of part of the trade, right? And his whole thing wasn't don't try to make good music, but the idea that if you have a bad song, slaving away on small details that don't really improve the song is just a waste of time. So what does that mean? You know, he gives an example, for instance, of a chorus, right? So if you've got a bad chorus, you know, spending hours thinking on the sound of the snare drum or doing some sort of weird sound design thing doesn't make the chorus any better. It doesn't improve the song. So if you're going to write bad songs, do it as quickly as possible and get them out of the way, right? Don't spend any more time on bad songs than you have to. So the way I interpret that section of the interview is that he's not saying that the details don't matter to a song, that the details can't improve a song, but that they don't make or break a song, right? So if you're writing a song, good, bad, mediocre, you know, don't focus on the things that make or break the song and don't sweat the small stuff. At least not until you know the song is good enough that it's worth slaving over those fine details. If you're going to write a bad song, write it as quickly as possible so that way you can then move on to your good ideas. Now, I've always been way too slow at making music. Part of that is procrastination, you know, but also part of it is just maybe spending too much time trying to find the right drum sounds or the right hi-hat sound, and basically just putting in way too many reps practicing the wrong thing. That's one of the things that I like about January is that when you're trying to put out a jam a day, you just don't have time to sweat those small details and you just gotta pump out stuff as fast as possible, and it really helps you kind of get over that hurdle. I'm also taking an online music course that's all about how to make music faster, right? And the premise behind it is that we're not trying to make good music, right? We're just trying to make music as fast as possible. You know, I really like the part where they talk about how most of the students who enroll in this course, we spent our whole lives practicing how to make music very slowly, and now we need to practice how to make music quickly. I think one of the side benefits that trying to make music faster kind of inadvertently steers you towards is that it gives you permission to make bad music. Now, all of us, right, including the masters, including the artists that we idolize, we all are going to write some bad music. It's just part of the creative process. And I think there's some of us who try to short circuit that process and can't let go of that judging and that editing and can't really be fully present in the moment. And it's really being fully present that kind of translates to great art. So it's a really important part of the component of the process. So I think that's one of my objectives as far as writing music faster is to kind of let go of that judging and be more present in the moment. Your mileage may vary, but it's something that I think will be really beneficial to me going forward. In the meantime, remember that the music we create is more powerful than the music we consume, so keep jamming.